Good morning, Mike the MC, bringing another self-care video. Today I'm going to continue off with the Catechism on number 36 on how we come to know God through our own image. It's a beautiful number to discuss because it also shares from the Catechism how we come to know God's revelation and how each person, through their own image, is serving not just each other and the Lord, but also taking care of the world, and how our place in it really is a reflection of that beauty of God and how we come to see His work through the people across the world. So I think this is a great topic to share with everyone, so let's get this started. So here's number 36 of the Catechism, with the knowledge of God according to the Church. Number 36. Our Holy Mother, the Church, holds and teaches that God, the first principle and last end of all things, can be known with certainty from the created world by the natural light of human reason. Without this capacity, man would not be able to welcome God's revelation. Man has this capacity because he is created in the image of God. Now, for those of you who right off just think, oh, image of God, okay, that's awesome because you see all this creation throughout the world. For those of you who are like models or take care of your body, who are good with grooming, yeah, you know what I'm saying is that, wow, we are beautiful people. We have a beautiful face. For those of us who are blind, yeah, I do try to take care of my eyes with, getting the right glasses, good prescription. For those of us who are losing our hair, try to find ways to share that beauty. And honestly, the human person is a beautiful creation. The fact that, you look across the world, people have curly hair, fair skin, red hair, blonde, black, etc., whatever. And for me, I just remember when I went to Pittsburgh to take a job there, that all the women over there were just looking at me. They're like, wow, you're so gorgeous. Where are you from? I'm like, oh, New Mexico. I'm the I'm the one that you don't see very often. I'm like the Zorro, and they're like, oh, okay, you're the cool one. And I'm like, yep, just downplaying the words that they said. But basically, people are beautiful, especially when we travel across the world and people see that. For like a foreigner, they're like, wow, where is he from? She from? And I think knowing, from just going beyond the beauty, the natural side of things, as we age, honestly, there's a beautiful thing with that too, where you see your grandma, your grandpa, great-grandparents, how their natural dignity, their beauty reflects something special about the way they took care of themselves over that time. And now maybe they were prayerful people, not prayerful, but the fact that they took care of their body and took care of not only their house and their families throughout all that time, it's a reflection that, God's revelation is something that is worth knowing because it cares for people. It cares for reality. It cares for the things that we are responsible for. And when you think about that appreciation, that love, I've shared in other videos, it transcends and reaches other parts of our lives to where we come to think, how can I take care of my class today? My grandma, my mom, the animals, the dogs, plants, etc. What can I do at work that can help somebody that's having a bad day? Because I recognize in that person that they're not doing so well. They're a little sad. And I want to make them happy somehow. So I just go out and get them lunch or etc. Just something nice, a nice gift. But what allows us to recognize that ability that someone is down when we are down too? What is that kind of that sixth sense? And to me, that is knowing God's revelation. That sixth sense that something is wrong or something is right about a person. That they're doing something that really is beyond what other people don't recognize. But when you see that someone is doing something special for somebody else and you're saying, wow, that guy, that lady, they're doing something great for the community. Why don't I try to emulate, kind of copycat what they're doing too in my own life? And you don't have to do the exact same activity, but the fact that you went out to do something charitable for the people, the community, that's a reflection that you are taking into heart something beautiful. Someone taught you this lesson that charity really does bring beauty and connect people in different ways and helps them. And knowing God through the image of a person really is unique. Also, the fact that, not just in the literal beauty part of things, but the way we live. That's the image. That's the bigger image of how we come to know God. And that is for all people, Catholic, non-Catholic. I mean, I know so many beautiful people outside the Catholic faith that really uphold the dignity of people, that are charitable, take care of others, that they really do go out of their way to make the effort to help kids in the community, the orphans, foster homes. Now I'm connecting my social work into this, but the fact is there are charitable, caring people in any faith. And when you hear stories of people saying, oh, be careful, that other group can, they don't appreciate other religious orders, groups. And I'm like, okay, fine. So yes, we have our boundaries, but the fact is within those boundaries that the families are still families. There's still that hope, that humanity is there in every group. And so that is a bit optimistic of me to say, but I'll share with you that I think that's true. Even with nations that will never, people from other places will never see, I would argue that their cultures have some love, because the love is that link that helps our cultures, our religions stay strong in where they are. And yes, we want to uphold our traditions, our values, Catholic, non-Catholic. But then when you think about humanity itself, the fact that we are living on this planet, how can we help it survive throughout all the times, especially when technology is growing, when people are getting smarter to create all these devices for exploring possibly even the different worlds even. I mean, better transportation, etc. How do we keep humanity taken care of at the center? And I think this number of 36 really highlights that, okay, we come to know that revelation by the fact that we're wanting to make upgrades, benefits for society. And when we remember that it is the human person, not the robot, that we're taking care of, that is where you take care and uphold God's revelation, and that we are trying to make sure that our families are safe, happy, nourished, and that we are ourselves taking care of our bodies, reflecting that as temples of God, we are prayerful warriors in some way. Whether you pray or not, you have a dignity, and every person has a dignity as a temple of God. And that is the reflection of God to everybody that you can see in a person. So this is from me, Mike the MC, on Thursday. Always remember, you are a temple of God. You reflect God's image in a unique way. Old, young, youth, whatever you are in the society, you're beautiful, stay strong, and always remember, uphold your dignity. You're a beautiful person. Take care.